Hey, what is going on, guys? It is MysticalPrime, or just call me Taryn, whatever floats your boat, whatever tickles your pickle. And for today, I'm going to be bringing you guys a brand new series to this channel called #Prime Tips, where I give you guys advice and tips that will benefit you in your own life. So, if you guys have any advice or need help with anything, please do comment it down below, and I will try my best to pick out the best topics that I think will benefit all of you. So this is a subscriber based series, so please submit your questions that you may have on advice on things that you might need help with in your own life, or if it's too personal and you don't want to share it in the comment section, you can actually submit it to me through a personal message or through Skype, whatever you want to do if it's too personal, and I'll try to keep this as anonymous as possible. So please send in your tips or questions that you might have, and I'll do my best to answer the ones that are meaningful, that will benefit you guys. So for today, what I want to talk about is getting motivated to do homework and to actually study. And this was not sent in by a subscriber at all, because obviously this is the first episode, so I had to come up with the topic. But in the future episodes, I want you guys to actually come up with things, and if you need any help in anything, just personal message it to me and we can make a video about it. But let's stay on topic. So getting motivated to do homework, getting motivated to study. I think I'm qualified to give advice on this, because for classes that require you to do a lot of homework, like math for example, I do very well in, because I do my homework and I do it efficiently, and I know what it takes to get things done and to study. So for a lot of students, we know what we need to do well in school. We know that we need to do our homework. We know that we need to study. But for a lot of us, we don't do that, because we just are not motivated at all to do anything. Because we're either uninterested, we're just too lazy, or whatever the reason is. There's always a reason why someone is just not motivated to do anything in school. And I noticed this in my math class as well. There are a lot of students who don't do their homework, and when their test comes back, it reflects. It really shows. So you got to do your homework. And for a lot of us, you're not motivated. So how do you get motivated to do your homework? Well, my advice to you guys, is that don't look at doing homework. Don't look at the total cost of your task of doing homework. So say like you have to write a 10-page essay. Don't look at that task as like this. Don't be like, oh man, I have a 10-page essay, I have to write 10 pages, I have to use citations, oh my god, this is gonna take a long time, there's so much things to do, holy crap, I am screwed. Don't look at it like that, because when you look at the total cost of something, your mind starts to not want to do it, because you realize how much effort it's going to take. We're naturally born with in the mindset to save energy. Our brain has the instinct to not want to do anything, because we have a better chance of surviving. We're using less energy, we're not going to be as tired, we won't be stressing ourselves out. So naturally, your brain is not going to want to do homework if you tell yourself that you have 10 pages to write. But if you look at this task and you tackle it one by one, so instead of saying, okay, I'm going to write a 10-page essay, say, okay, for today I'm going to write the first page of my essay, and then over the next 10 days I will write a page a day. That is the perfect way to tackle doing homework, because now you're looking at it as a smaller task. You're looking at it as if it's not a big deal. So what you want to focus on when getting motivated to do homework is to tell yourself that it isn't a big task. Don't look at the task. Don't look at the total cost of what you need to do. Break it into parts and tackle each part one by one, and you'll thank me later when you actually try it. I think a good quote to back this up is by Will Smith. He says, You don't set out to build a wall. You don't say, I'm going to build the biggest, baddest, greatest wall that's ever been built. You don't start there. You say, I'm going to lay this brick as perfectly as a brick can be laid. You do that every single day, and soon you will have a wall. That makes so much sense, because think about it. If you just take this task, and instead of saying, okay, I'm going to write a 10-page essay, instead you say, okay, I'm going to write 1 page at a time for each essay until it's complete. And when you do each page as perfectly as you can, you will soon have a 10-page essay. Does that make sense? So instead of looking at the total cost of what you need to do, break it into increments, break it into small parts, and you will be so much more motivated to do homework. And my last piece of advice is just remember that every time you don't do your homework, you're adding another hour of stress for yourself. So I think a great way to get motivated is to think about the repercussions of not doing homework. To think about, you know, if I don't do this, I'm going to be stressed out and I'm probably going to fail my test. If I don't do this, you know, bad things will happen. And you don't want that. You don't want stress. Why would you want to stress yourself out even more? So think about that when trying to do your homework. And I hope you guys benefited from this commentary. It was pretty long, but you know, it was needed because this is a pretty important topic that I hope I can change a lot of your guys' minds about. So, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please do leave a like and comment down below. Hashtag Prime Tips along with the advice or question that you might want from me. Or if it's too personal, you can just message me through Skype or through a YouTube PM. So I'm going to go, guys. I'm MysticalPrime, or just call me Taryn, and I will see you guys in another Prime Tips video. Goodbye.
This is a battleground.